Welcome to The Road Less Traveled, where I talk about every topic that has ever roamed my mind and has led me to this very moment today. Please join me. Do you ever sit around and wonder, what am I here to do? This question usually pops up when we want to be of service, be remembered even. It takes a simple question like that for us to change our lives. We would not be able to live with the fact that we feel like our life is wasted by things that lack fulfillment. Our heads hang low, and just for asking that question, we have invited hope back in. We seriously have had enough. We get tired of living a life that does not match us, or maybe we are doing exactly what we need to. But the downside is that we can't express ourselves freely wherever we end up. Our inner voice gets belittled and our inner power feels shrunken. And we think we wasted all our energy for nothing useful. We think we are no use to humanity, so we start to perform and act carelessly. There is a joy to recognize in this stage though. Something grand to be witnessed when we feel like the world is closing in and our happiness is gone from us. Only that is the beginning of it all. When we start asking the important questions that are meant to push us forward. A question like, what am I here to do? That seems broad, but is way closer than we think. It's that inner knowing that our worlds need to change and we need to come together. But first, we have to be shifted in the right direction. This is when you know it's time to capture your purpose, ensuring that you are living every day to the fullest and grabbing hold of what matters most in the world, finding places that need what you have to offer so that you can do what you are here to do. It can look as simple as joining a flyer event that gets hosted every Saturday and now you have integrated into something finally. It can also look like using your creativity to start a new project. Now, you have a business that works with treating hair growth stimulation for people looking for new and better products. Kudos to you. A purpose is not where you work, but what you do in that area that makes you stand out from the rest. A purpose is realizing, I made it to my dream career. Now, how am I going to make a difference? Only the question is not how, but why? Because you know deep down that you have enough credibility to do what it is you do. You don't need to know how because you have eagerly been pushing yourself to serve others altogether. Sometimes I watch people in my field and I wonder, why are they here? Have they found their purpose yet? They complain because of the lack of care received, but it's not really about the payout at the end of the day from those we work under. It is about using our time best spent on becoming everything that we are meant to be. Capturing your purpose does not mean you chase it down, because one day you may also realize that your purpose was just to be kind to everyone you meet, and your relationship with that idea will keep you in the flow. Once you understand what you are here to do, then your purpose will make its way to the palm of your hands, land in your lap, and that's when you feel at home. Some ways you can capture your purpose are by finding some time to sit and write down what it is that you do that makes the world a happier and safer place. Consider multiple different dynamics. No matter how small the action is, I want you to write it. Make yourself a top 10 list, and of course, the one listed first, once you finalize the list, will be your top priority, and so on. Here are some potential qualities you could fall under. First, we have a healer. While doing research, I stumbled across the definition of the healer archetype through an article. It said, the healer archetype is characterized by a deep commitment to restoring balance, health, and well-being in themselves and others, taking care of your own needs first. You then can show up as a whole person to the human experience and give from a full cup. Known for their compassionate nature and intuitive abilities, healers are driven by a desire to mend physical, emotional, and spiritual wounds, often finding purpose in helping others achieve wholeness and harmony with their deep wisdom. Then we have a protector. In an article called Personality Ninja, protectors are dedicated, warm, and dependable. Protectors are nurturing figures who are committed to their duties. They are always ready to provide stability to those who need it, rarely asking for anything in return, not wanting to let others down. Protectors take their responsibilities to heart, doing their best to fulfill it well. Everyone has a role to play, and protectors fulfill theirs to the best of their abilities. And then lastly, we have doing service, formerly known as the servant. Being of service means that as a servant, you are driven by your desire to do things that benefit those around you. You are deeply compassionate, humble, and incredibly generous in how much of yourself you give to lift others up. You prefer to put others before yourself, often diminishing your own needs in favor of giving rather than receiving. As a leader, you value the growth and well-being of people and the communities to which you belong. You build strong teams with members who are satisfied both personally and professionally, and who contribute high-quality work that helps your company succeed. Your leadership style promotes an inclusive environment because you value the opinions of everyone in the team, encouraging them to share those opinions and to actively contribute to the team regularly. You thrive in creating a culture that encourages collaboration and engagement. This was found in an article from Catalyst of Awareness.com. Doing service could range from a lot of different things, so deep dive into that when you get the chance. There's an extensive article, the one that I mentioned first about the healer, that breaks down this archetype and even gives you insight into the negative sides and shadow aspects, so please check that out. I recommend you read into all these archetypes in multiple articles. I recommend you put them coincide with an image because I think that'll be better if you're like a visual learner. I will put all the links in the description if you want to read into the specific details of each archetype for better clarification. These are considered the 3 main archetypes that you might fall under, so do some research on them individually and keep in mind that you might resonate with more than one in some way. Review your top 10 list after this and see where they could be placed alongside the archetypes. This will help you narrow down exactly what you are meant to do as a whole. The next step is to appreciate that we might not end up on the billboards or TV, but that we are doing just enough where we are. You are your own unique individual, so no matter what, you will always be on those billboards in the hearts of those you care for. I hope that with this knowledge, we can all push a little harder at making an impact and seeing the benefits in our skills. We must choose to bring the world closer to peace and tranquility because there is so much negativity being shown on television and on the internet to outweigh all the good in the world these days. So it is up to you to find the courage to take action and in the process, share your story. In the end, it takes someone willing. I'll catch you in the next one.